So there's some big news that's coming out of Utah. You have Charlie Kirk get shot. A single shot is going to come out of the quad near the food court. A single shot was heard, and he got shot in the neck, which you could see the spot there. He's going to get thrown back. He's in the hospital. Charlie Kirk is in critical condition. And then they have this video right here. So they've arrested an elder man. And all he said was that you have a right to remain silent. So this looks like some sort of Larry David look-alike. I don't think it's Larry David, but that would be crazy. That would be insane. So Charlie Kirk was shot. He was shot in the neck. He's in critical condition. This was 2 minutes into the question and answer portion to his America Comeback Tour, 20 minutes into his speech. No name has been released. The older man was arrested, so I guess we're going to presume it's the older man, right? It's only one single shot, so you would probably know, or you would think that the people around would be able to point to the police where the person is. Or maybe the people actually held the guy down. I am curious about what kind of health care Charlie Kirk has. What is his health care provider? What insurance group? Then I'm also wondering too about Charlie Kirk and his position on Palestine. When it comes to Palestine, he says that Palestine doesn't exist. There's no such thing as Palestine. It's called Judea and Samaria. So far, 400,000 people have been killed in Palestine. Women, children, men, elderly people, just a whole bunch of civilians. Non-stop civilians, just a whole bunch of civilians have been killed in Palestine. And he's going to say that Palestine doesn't exist. So that's kind of worse than saying that Palestine should be wiped off the map. He's saying that Palestine isn't even on the map. I've read like older Bibles that call the land of Israel Palestine. This all happened at Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. And these motherfuckers don't give a shit about human life. They don't care about human life. They have no morals. They don't know right from wrong. You're letting our country commit a fucking genocide? A fucking genocide? A fucking genocide! Charlie Kirk believes that anti-Zionism is equal to anti-Semitism. No, I love Jewish people. I love Jewish people. There's so many Jewish people that there's a lot of comedians that are Jews. And they're hilarious. They're funny. I don't care if you're Buddhist. Don't care if you're Jewish, Christian, whatever. You have a right to your religion. You have a right to be religious. This has to do with one country exterminating another country. And you want to say October 7th, what, 1,200 people? So you get to kill 400,000 people because 1,200 people got killed? This isn't proportional. This isn't right. This isn't fair. This isn't eye for an eye. This is not treat your neighbor as yourself. This is disgusting. This is sickening. The whole world's condemned it. Netanyahu's got an arrest warrant out for his arrest. He also says that he doesn't believe that Palestine is being starved to death. Oh, that's just a bunch of propaganda. Palestine being starved to death? When I think about how they want to say that the Fuhrer has got 6 countries, he's declared peace in 6 countries, he's wrong on Ukraine. He's wrong on Palestine. You have a right to defend yourself. You have a right to throw out the colonizers. If you're being oppressed, you have a right to self-determination. So I wonder how, what these negotiations anywhere is all about. Going to put up casinos all over the place? So I asked Grok, what has Charlie Kirk said about Israel and Palestine? And he's got a couple quotes here. There was one that was actually sort of enlightening. He was questioning one of the narratives on Israel's actions in Gaza. No, Israel is not starving Gazans. Oh, okay. Bullshit. Israel is not like any other nation. It's not like just sending money to Chad or Senegal. There's something special about Israel. Oh, is there? When you declare war on Israel, expect a firestorm in reaction. So he's actually taking pride at the genocide. He's like, hey, if a mouse steps on an elephant's foot, don't act crazy when the damn elephant kills 400,000 Palestinians. When you declare war on Israel, expect a firestorm in reaction. Until now, I've refrained from tweeting about the damage done in the 12th century Greek Orthodox Church of Saint Porphyrius in Gaza after last week's hospital fiasco. I want to wait for more facts to be established, but it now seems confirmed that Israel did actually bomb a building adjacent to the church, killing Christians who were sheltering there, including the family of Justin A. Mash. So he knows that Israel's killing innocent people, and yet he still carries on with this bullshit narrative on Gaza refugees. Why is the Wall Street Journal publishing a demand from Israeli politicians that America take the Gazans off of their hands? I'm not sure. Why is the Wall Street Journal publishing a demand from Israel politicians that America take the Gazans off their hands? Caring for the Gazan refugees should be the concern of the Arab and Muslim countries, and it's not the slightest responsibility of America or the West. So he'd probably be all right with that stabbing that just happened in, what was it, South Carolina, North Carolina? You had that, black dude with the dreads just stabbed that Ukrainian refugee right in the neck because she was just existing. She was there. She walks on a bus, sits on a bus, and then just gets stabbed right in the fucking neck, right? We're not here for refugees. We don't want immigrants in this country. Who gives a damn about the Ukrainians? Who cares about the Palestinian people? So it's interesting that, this Saint Porphyrius Greek Orthodox Church, he sees that they bombed this old-ass Christian church and Christians died. And yet he's still, on this kick about how it's okay to genocide the Palestinian people. This is the moral crisis of our times. You don't know right from wrong. You're going to throw away everything that America has ever worked for by being on the wrong side of history. Instead of fighting for the American revolutionaries, you'd be on the side of King George III. Instead of fighting against the Confederates, you would fight for the Confederates against the United States of America. You would fight against this country. Your white supremacy overcompensates. You don't care for the Union. You don't care for the United States of America. You're a Confederate fucking flag waving piece of shit, and then Nazis, so they want to wave the flags of America's enemies. So suspected shooter has been detained. Charlie Kirk is reportedly in critical condition at the hospital. Just want to make sure we covered all the main things, right? Single shot, shot in the neck. Older man, it looks like, who was arrested, shot from the quad near the food court. We don't know what his health care provider is. He doesn't have universal health care, so if he doesn't have insurance, then he probably should just get thrown out of the hospital, right? You don't have insurance, so your life, no, it doesn't matter. 70,000 Americans die every year, and a lot of people don't give a damn. So I'm wondering why the older man did it. What was his main reasoning? Is there one reason or another? They haven't released his name. But I would like to know the why. Is it about homelessness? Is he just crazy and just wants to hurt people just for the fuck of it? And I'm pretty sure it's not Larry David. So you could go ahead and take that to the bank. Larry David is not the one who shot Charlie Kirk.